Client calls me up, says she's recently lost an audit and wants to know if there's any chance I can help her appeal. She gives me the background story of what she had done. Number one, she was reporting roughly $120,000 of sales on a Schedule C, meaning on a personal tax return. She didn't have any entity. She was just issuing these consulting services using her own name, had 120K in sales, and she had $50,000 of expenses. So the IRS comes knocking and says, hey, prove your $50,000 of expenses. She sent me the documents that she had sent to the IRS and said, what do you think I did wrong? Well, what she had done wrong is not explain what those documents were, how they related to business. For instance, she had a storage unit. She sent in the receipts for a storage unit. Well, what is it that you're storing in the storage unit? How's that related to your business? She sent in gas receipts because she'd been traveling. Okay, great. We all have gas receipts. How are those related to your business? She sent in cell phone records for her and her husband. Well, what does your husband's cell phone bill have to do with your business expenses? And furthermore, not all of your personal cell phone bill is a deduction. So help us carve that out. The list goes on and on and on. Her response to the IRS's initial request for documentation was to send off a whole bunch of stuff, stacks and stacks of paper essentially, and not provide any explanation. There was a couple things highlighted here and there, but there was no explanation. Anyways, I call up the IRS, and the IRS, as I suspected, said, look, she sent in a whole bunch of stuff that was basically crap. What we need is a receipt and an explanation of how it relates to the business. So I was able to help this client out. It took, 12 months of credit card statements and diluted that down to, hey, what's an actual expense? And here's the specific business purpose of my expense. The moral of the story here is you need to be very clear to the IRS when communicating with them when they've asked you to support expenses. You can't just fire off receipts and hope for the best. You need to very clearly explain how each and every expense is related to your business. Hey, my name is Arash. I help people create plans to pay less in taxes. Did you know if you like, subscribe, and comment on my videos, you will automatically save 10% in taxes? Okay, that's actually not true. Also, I need to let you know that none of this video should be taken as tax advice. However, I would love to give you individualized tax advice. All you have to do is schedule a consultation on my website, link below.